Hey friendlies, I'm Carolyn. Welcome back to my RV life. In today's video, we're going back to my fall road trip through Wyoming and Montana. I just finished the Beartooth Highway, so if you haven't seen those videos, be sure to check them out. Beautiful scenic drive, and I threw in a little bit of history. And today I'm going to be bringing you along as I travel from Gardner, Montana to Livingston, Montana. I decided that as long as I was in Montana, I wanted to head up and see Bozeman and Missoula before heading back down south for the winter. Many of you know that I spend my winters in the south because that's where it's cool, or I'm sorry, that's where it's warm, and there's plenty of boondocking in the southwest. Somebody just asked me recently, why do all the nomads spend their winters in the desert? Southwest has endless BLM, Bureau of Land Management, public lands, so much boondocking, and can't beat the temp. So join me as we explore Montana today on the road.
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Got to find your own.
All the way back down the mountain, back into Gardner. Gardner has a laundromat and showers, so I'm gonna do a little laundry, take a shower before I mosey today.
Turn right onto West Main Street, then your destination will be on the left. Your destination is on the left.
Yellowstone River near Prairie, Montana. So I was driving along the Yellowstone River and it was absolutely beautiful. Sadie and I took our time, a lot of fishing access through Montana, which is really nice. Day use areas with fishing access, and most of them were free for day use. We did end up finding this campground. It was called Mallard's Rest, and it was a beautiful campground right on the Yellowstone River. Absolutely gorgeous and pretty peaceful. I think it was like $5 a night. I ended up staying several nights because it was kind of nice, and got this spot right on the water, which is always trouble. It's always trouble. One day, Sadie and I went for a walk, came back, and we found this. Somebody literally set up a picnic at the picnic table in my camping spot. Now, in all fairness, I was kind of like all gruffy. I'm like, seriously, I pay for a campsite and I still get like infringed upon? Are you kidding me? But in all fairness, it was a big spot, and there's almost like a pull-out. It looked like a day use area. If you read the signs, you would know that it's a campground and it's not a day use area. The day use area was on another part, but it could easily be mistaken for a day use area. And they were older and they were harmless. And when I told them it was my camping spot, they were like, oh, well, we're just going to finish our sandwiches and go. And I'm like, Okay. You know, I didn't want to go kick them out. I mean, I could have, but I didn't want to go kick them out. So I let them finish their sandwiches. They were literally there like a half hour while Sadie and I are outside hanging around the campsite. Funny. Funny, huh? Just amazing. Well, if you've ever been curious about what laundry day looks like, this is it. A big fat mess. I just throw everything on my bed and fold it when I get to camp. Okay, it's time for some dinner. Before I hit the road this morning, I started marinating some tempeh. If you don't know what tempeh is, it is a fermented soy product. So it comes in like a brick. You really have to steam it before you want to eat it to make it, because it's really dense. You kind of have to let it hydrate a little bit. So marinating it is a really good idea. So I put some in here before I left this morning. I marinated it. So I marinated it with a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit, like a teaspoon of maple syrup, some paprika, some liquid smoke, and it's supposed to be like tempeh bacon, but it really doesn't taste like bacon. So I'm just gonna cook this up, and I'm gonna make it in a wrap for dinner tonight with a little bit of spinach. I'll chop up some spinach. I'm gonna put a little bit of kimchi on it, or sauerkraut, and I have some leftover. I bought Thousand Island because when my little sister Kelsey was with me, she wanted Thousand Island, so I have some leftover Thousand Island. It's not something I normally buy, but I'll put a little bit of that on with a little bit of vegan cheese, and it'll make a delicious wrap for dinner.
And here's the best example of that. This doesn't burn. That's connecting it to the capacity. This is just, decapitated and doesn't believe anything that goes. I mean, what would he do if he had that kind of information?
All right, well, I put it to a vote, and so far the people who don't care and the people who are preferring two videos are ahead. So I'm going to cut the video off here and leave you with this one while I work on the one for tonight. So stay tuned. I have another video for you. I'm trying to wrap up my fall travel so that I can bring you more current. So I might put a lot of videos out this week. I have an idea. I might try to finish it up next Sunday, but stay tuned. We'll see how far I get today. All right. Thank you all so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you tune in tonight because I have the second part of this video. It's going to be part 2. See ya. Happy Sunday. Happy daylight savings time. I want my hour back.